From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here, and our pitcher in this game, Kevin Gausman. How about a report on him, Chris?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Ready to go, and now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. Bunting for a hit, and foul ball.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And that one misses up and in. And that is ball one. Kicks and fires. And another ball. One out, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 outs, base is empty. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at Rogers Center, and on the hill in this one, Aaron Dola.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
That one fouled off. Check swing, went around, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Nathan Lucas stands in now and watches strike one. Nola, a guy that really fills up the strike zone, rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. A little bit low.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days, with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
Tosses to first, and here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of first. Take a look at the lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Toronto in the first. We'll go to the second from Rogers Center with no score. New inning getting started. And now the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto. Gosman back to work. Gosman, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Strike two.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Outside low, 1-2 to count. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's down and in.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
That's to third. To first. And Realmuto is out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it.
That misses, and the count's even at 2. And there's the ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a bouncer. Guerrero. And they put the tag on him for the out.
That is it. Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Two down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Second inning here, no score. Foul ball still 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two outs. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Into the bullpen and gone. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
So 2 down. Max Kepler at the plate. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. The Phillies get 1 by way of the long ball. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now in Toronto. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Alejandro Kirk. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. Boog, we're watching a pitcher in Nola that flew through the Phillies minor league system. He was drafted in 2014 and made his major league debut the following year. You can't ask for much more from the 7th overall pick in the draft. Man, the scouts got it right.
Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. First
Outside,
offering, and
that's
it
a ball.
just misses. That one
2
missed.
balls, 1 strike.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Outside
full
low.
count.
Full count now. Hit in the air, left field. Marsh on the move. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Batting six, third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Digging in, Ernie Clement. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that's too high.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Addison Barger in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Nola throw to first. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Ball one there.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get.
Oh, gets dirty. And that's a great play for the out. One hit, one left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Phillies 1 and the Jays nothing. Top half of the third inning. This is Bryson Stott. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. There's a strike.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. In for a strike, and it's 0-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Varsho makes the catch, and there's one down. And now Bader up to the plate. Bader, guy who played his college ball at the University of Florida from the New York area. Went to Horace Mann High School. And first offering is fouled off.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That one off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that just misses. Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Out to short. Jimenez. Over to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. Back to the top of the lineup, Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Phillies down in order. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
So the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
On the ground to first. Harper takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Here's Andres Jimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Misses outside, and it's 3-2. Nola fires. In the air, left field, down the line. And that is a foul ball. And that's ball four. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone. This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Springer at the plate and takes high there.
0-1, no strike.
Jimenez, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. In for a strike, and the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's down and in.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And strike 2. On the ground right side, 4, 6.
He's out.
3 double play. And the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 1 and the Jays nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Kyle Schwarber. That one almost got him.
Inside, ball 2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Clement over to first. Schwarber out of the play.
Now batting first baseman Bryce Harper.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. Ball 1. Out to center. Varsho has this one sized up. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting catcher JT Realmuto.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's JT Realmuto. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1. That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the fourth, and now Nathan Lucas.
Left fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. The 0-1. And that skips in the dirt.
1-1.
That one the other way. That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1. Little chopper rolls foul. Vladdy needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. Over to Turner for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit. Just missed. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-1. Blue Jays down a run. On the ground, right side. Stop. Gets it to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They still trail 1-0. Back here at Rogers Center, here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Marsh, in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Just missed. Cut on and lifted in the air. Connor Falefa on the move. Got it. Great leaping catch.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And here comes Alec Bohm. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive and a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Now batting right fielder, Max Kepler.
Now batting Max Kepler. Struck out swinging his first time. That misses, and that's ball 1. And that's a little bit high. Man at first, 1 away. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. There's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Fly to center his first time. That one a little bit high. 1-0. Boom. Leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that drops in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
2 outs. Cold strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 1 and the Jays nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Nola back to work. That clips the zone. Strike 1. And that's in the dirt. Next offering misses, and the count 2-1.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Just misses, and it's 3-2.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
No outs, runner at first. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. 1 for 1 with a single so far. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Edge of the zone, called a strike. 0-1.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it.
Runner takes off. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. That one outside, and it's 1-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That's in there. Man at second. Fastball is outside. Check swing, called strike. Misses inside. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out.
Now batting, second baseman Isaiah.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
That clips the corner. Swing and a ball popped in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away.
Now batting, shortstop
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. He reached on a walk his first time. And that is out of play.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next offering is downstairs.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
That's to third. Zips it to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. The Jays push across a run on this double. All even at one apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now in Toronto. All set for the top of the sixth. So here's Bader now. First pitch just misses.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next offering upstairs. And there's the automatic.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
And it's filled up.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
And that one fouled off. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Kiner-Falefa. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. And that's a little bit high. Going to count 1-2. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
That one missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Two outs. And that's too high, and it's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Bryce Harper at the plate now. Growing up, he experienced a moment straight out of the Sandlot. Harper was getting ready to play for Team USA, but he didn't have a bat, so he borrowed one from his dad.
Okay.
The bat was autographed by Pete Rose. His dad wiped the autograph clean and told Bryce to use it. I'm not sure how many dads would have done that. On the outside corner, and that is strike 1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Schwarber, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball the inside corner for a strike. Smoked on the ground a second. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. Harper retired. And that is the inning. Phillies strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom of the 6th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And that's in for a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ground ball to the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nathan Lucas. 1 for 2. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the bottom of the 6th. That's off the inside corner. 1-1. That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one misses. They're down 3-1.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 3-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
To short, could be 2. Over to stop for 1. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than...
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. All tied 1-1. Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
JT Realmuto steps in. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab, 1 down. And now Brandon Marsh. Up and in, ball 1.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Braden Fisher getting ready to go. Varland getting cranked up as well. This ball's chopped on the ground. Connor Falefa throw to first in time.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. He's already homered in this game. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. That one misses. 2-0. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. In the air, center field. And that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. David Robertson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And there's a strike. Action in the pen down there. Matt Strom, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it's caught for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. There's the strike. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one not close. And the count even 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. Ripped on the ground to second. Stott over to first in time. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman Ernie Clement.
So 2 down now, and here is Ernie Clement. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Inside, just missed. The other way, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Blue Jays go down in order. Still tied, 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Louis Varland.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 77, Louis Varland.
Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Jeff Hoffman, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Slider for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Good job to fight that one off.
strike.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's down and in. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And there's a ball. Bryson Stott in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Go-ahead run on base. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott, known for his late-inning heroics. Just missed.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Fought off foul.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That's too low, and it's 2-1. Swing and a chopper, but it kicks foul. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And it remains 2-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Oh, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And digging in for Philadelphia, Harrison Bader.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer. If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Check on the runner. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Varland keeping him close. In the air, left field, down the line, into the corner, but foul. And that one missing low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
2 outs. And that's downstairs and outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Kyle Schwarber, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied 1-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Matt Strom.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now for the Jays, Addison Barger.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And the first offering is not close. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Pinch hitter coming on, Bo Bichette.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
So up next, Andres Jimenez. Nasty pitch right there. That's strike 1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Got him looking. 2 out.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Designated hitter, George Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 1 for 3. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that will end the inning. One left for Toronto. Score remains tied 1-1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Miles Straw comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Fastball is outside. And just misses with that one.
That was pretty close on the inside, and obviously he's not too happy with the call out there on the mound as he lets the umpire hear it a little bit. This is where you can't let that frustration compound itself, though. You got to let it out and move on.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Bryce Harper to the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch misses. Way high. Activity in the bullpen. Braden Fisher, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
2-2 on the way. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Varsho on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away. And now it is JT Realmuto. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Hit in the air, center field. Varsho moving under it, brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get. 2, 3, 4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. All tied 1-1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Orion Kirkering. Here's the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. In the dirt, 1-0. Movement in the bullpen, Yohan Duran, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. That one missed. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And fouled off. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Now it's going to be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that one fouled off. All tied up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. And a count 1-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one almost got him. Base is empty, one away here in the last half of inning number 9. That one the other way. Stop. Tosses to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Here's the catcher to hit, Alejandro Kirk.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Ripped on a line. And no one can get there. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, but he's in there easily.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. Really important at bat coming up now.
So digging in, Dalton Varsho. Inside, almost got him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Trying to send this to extra innings. That clips a corner. The winning run on second base to the right side. He steps on the bag. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. So they can't push across the winning run, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. All tied 1-1. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Yeah, I think part of that goes into It's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. Man at second. Little chopper rolls foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Stays alive. Popped in the air, left side. Clement gets under it, squeezes it, and there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Now at the plate, Max Kepler.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter.
He's trying for third. Pitch is low. And the throw out at third.
Well, I could see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
And that's way high. Now 2-0. That's down and in.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Bryson Stott in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Here's a 3-0. Now that's smacked to right center. He's got it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Kirkering back to work. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
That one missing inside. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
And that's in the dirt.
3-2.
Line drive. Stott over to first in time. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Addison Barger.
And next for Toronto, Addison Barger. Outfield playing pretty shallow. fastball for a strike.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
The next pitch misses, and 1-1. Winning run at third, one down. And now 2 balls and a strike. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a foul out of play. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Down and away for ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1 down, and the winning run at third. And a ground ball to first. Down the line, and it's foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 1-1. Now a pitch out, and perhaps they were protecting against the squeeze. The winning run at third, and we're in the last half of the 10th. Late with the swing there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
A little bit high, and now it's filled up 3-2.
That's a really good take.
Winning run at third, 1 down here in extra innings. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Strike 3, got him with the sweeper.
I guarantee he's going to check the tape on that last pitch when he gets a chance because he thought it was ball 4, and he wasn't wrong. I mean, it was a close pitch. Definitely not an easy call, but especially after a long at-bat, that'll drive you crazy getting rung up like that.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Orion Kerkering will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Jose Alvarado takes over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Winning run at third, 2 down. Tap foul at the plate. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Ball, that's
The
out.
shortstop takes the ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Next pitch downstairs, and it's a full count. George Springer would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. 2 on, 2 outs. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two outs. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. In comes the winning run, and the Blue Jays walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.